Hello, second grade. Welcome back to your second week of phonics. So this week we are going to be focusing on the vowel consonant E or vowel consonant magic E or bossy E, where we have long vowel sounds, okay? So we're going to start, this was introduced last week, so we're going to start with the say the word, the say it, spell it, and say it. So we're going to say the word, spell it, and then say it. So make sure you are participating, saying the words and the spelling and the sounds. That way you can become a better reader, okay? All right, so what I'm going to start with first is so it'll be my turn. I'll read it, and then you read it, and then we'll spell it, okay? Okay, my turn, live. Your turn, word, live. Spell, live. Awesome, you should have L-I-V-E. Okay, next one, my turn, machines. Your turn, word, should say machines. Spell machines. All right, and word, machines. All right, my turn, everywhere. Your turn, word, should say everywhere. Okay, spell everywhere. Job. And word, everywhere. Awesome job. Okay, one more for the say it, spell it, and say it. All right, so we're going to do my turn, move. Your turn, word, move. Awesome. Spell move. Awesome job. And word should say move. Good job, guys. Okay, now we are going to continue on. So that was the say it, spell it, and say it of irregular spelled words. This means they are not spelled the way that they sound. They break some rules, okay? So we're going to practice with our irregular word reading. Some of these you will recognize from last week. So you can go ahead and think, oh, I think I've seen this word. So what is this irregular word, okay? So I'm going to help you with the first two. So I will say word, I'll say live. Word, machines. Okay, so we're going to go back and go, when I say word, go ahead and say the word. Word, live. Word, machines. Okay, we're going to go on to the rest, and if you're not quite sure, it's really tricking you up, go ahead and wait, and then I will be saying it right after, okay? Word, everywhere. Word, move. Word, country. Remember from last week? Word, everywhere. Word, live. Word, machines. Word, everywhere. Word, live. Word, machines. Word, and move. Awesome job, guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our sound spelling cards, okay? So these are going to be long vowels. So what I'm going to do is this is why you see a magic E. You'll notice a magic E at the end, kind of maybe remember from last week, because it's giving the vowel its power to be a long vowel sound to say its name, okay? All right, so what I will do is I will say card, and this card is a rake. And then I will say sound, and you have to think, what sound does the A make in rake? It says A. So then I will say sound, you'll say A, and then you think, oh, what spelling says the sound of A? And you will say A. So let's try it all together, okay? So card, should say rake, sound, A, because it says A instead of A, it's not rack. And spelling should say A. Awesome job. Okay. All right, so we're going to come to this one. This one is so think about what the picture is, try it out. So card, lime. So what's this to say? I or M in lime? I or I? Think it has a magic E. So sound should say I. And what spelling does the I make? I. Awesome job. Okay, so our next one, so we're going to say card, should say rope. So think, does rope say O or ah? Is it rope or rop? It has a bossy E. So sound O. And what is the spelling of O? O, consonant magic E. Awesome in this case. All right. So this is a mule. This is a mule. It's a type of animal. And so we are going to go ahead and do the card, okay? So card, mule, you, ul. So think, does it say or you? It has a magic E, so sound you, yule. And spelling of the sound you, consonant magic E. The E is giving it its power. Good job, guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to do sounds with these. So you're going to make the sound, okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go with these sounds. You were introduced to these last week. Now, I am noticing a lot of super bossy E's, so you might need to keep that in mind when you're making the sound, that these are probably going to be long vowel sounds and not the short, okay? So keep that in mind. So I'll do the first two. Sound, E instead of because it's bossy E. Sound, U. I will say U because I notice that has the bossy E, vowel consonant E, making it U instead of Okay, so now your turn. Sound, sound. Okay, and we'll move on. Sound, O, because of the bossy E. Sound, A. Sound, I. Sound, A. Sound, E. Sound, U. Good job. You may notice that these super bossy E's are making these vowels say their name. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're thinking between long and short vowel sounds. All right. Okay, so next, what I want you to do is pause, and I want you to say these sounds to yourself 3 times. Okay, so pause the video and say the sounds to yourself 3 times. All right, so now what we're going to do, you were introduced to this affix ing last week. What is the affix? Ing, and it says ing. What does it say? Ing. And ing, when you add it to the end of a word, it means it is happening now. What does it mean? It is happening now. So you're introduced to that affix last week, and we will continue to spiral that around, okay? So it is ing. And keep remembering, there is our spelling. Go ahead and say it. Let's go ahead and say it. Ing. Awesome. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we're going to get ready for our sound by sound spelling, okay? We're going to do each sound and go on. All right. So okay, so we're back. We're going to do our sound by sound blending. All right. So I'm going to put up the sound. Ready? Sound, sound, and blend. You should say bowl. Okay, let's add another one. Sound, should say A because I gave it a bossy E. Blend, should say blay. Awesome job. Sound, Z. Blend, and word, should say blaze. Awesome job. So keep thinking, if I am putting a bossy E, it's probably going to be long. Okay, next word. Okay, sound, and sound should say A. Blend, ray, because I put a bossy E. Awesome. Now I notice I'm putting this C right next to an E. So what sound is it going to make? S. Awesome. When you have an E next to a C, it's going to make the sound instead of the K. Awesome. Blend, race. Okay. Next word. And sound. Awesome. Notice I put a bossy E. Sound, I, instead of I, because of the bossy E. And blend, rye. And let's do the same thing. Keep in mind I put a C and it has an E next to it. So what sound does it make? S. Awesome. And blend. And word, rice. Job. And last one for sound by sound blending. Sound, and sound, blend, sp. Awesome. Okay. And notice I put a bossy E, sound, A, and blend, spay. And let's put, remember, another C next to an E. What sound does it make? S. And blend, word, space. Good job, second grade. Mr. Sound by Somebody. Now we're going to practice reading. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and decode and segment our sounds. We're going to do one syllable words first. So I'm going to start with our top row. So I'm going to identify the vowel is I. What sound? Now it has a bossy E. What sound is going to make? I. So say the word wide. Okay, identify the vowel A. And notice a bossy E. So what's the sound? A. Say the word cake. Awesome. Next one. Identify the vowel. It has a bossy E. What sound? So what sound will it make? A. Word safe. Awesome. Next one. Identify the vowel. It has a bossy E. So what sound is it going to make? I. Blend the word nice. Okay, now we're going to go on to our two-syllable words, and keep in mind we're going to think if it's closed or VCE. Now if you notice, I forgot to mention this, the whole top row were VCE, vowel, consonant, syllable words, because they all have a bossy E and long vowel sounds. Okay, so this is the symbol. Okay, but we may have some closed syllables on this two-syllable row down here. Okay, so go ahead. So it is vowel. Notice it's closed in, so say the syllable. Sup. So let's go to our next one. Now we have a bossy E. So, and notice the vowel, bossy, so say the syllable. Pose. Say the whole word. Suppose. All right, next one. Notice, and so that is closed for sup and VCE for pose. Okay, next one, vowel. Notice it's closing by the N, so say the syllable. Spin. It's closed in. All right, next syllable. Ooh, we have our affix ing. So spin. Say the whole word. Spinning. Okay, next this one. It's not a really syllable that I've taught you yet, but you notice there's nothing after the O. The O can escape. It can go anywhere it wants. It's not closed in, and it does not have a bossy E. Bossy E, that means it is open. And open means just an open hand, okay? And it has a long vowel sound, okay? So it will say O. So say the syllable, row. Awesome. Next one. Notice that there is a vowel closed in. Say the syllable, bot. Say the whole word, robot. All right, next one. We have a vowel team. We have a vowel team OU that says ow. Okay, OU that says ow, vowel team syllable. So when we say the word, syllable, out. Awesome. Next one. We have a bossy E. So the vowel is going to say I, so say the vowel, side, say the whole word, outside. Awesome job, second grade. Okay, so our next thing what we're going to do is we are now going to practice reading those words that we just did, okay? So I will go do the first two. I will go word, and wide, word, cake, and then you will go on, okay? So let's try it. Word, word, and then on these ones, if you're not quite sure, I'll help you out after. Word, safe, word, nice, word, suppose, word, spinning, word, robot, and word, outside. Okay, good job, second grade. So go ahead and read your decodable now, and then in the Nearpod, and then you can do your spelling dictation.